Who has a menu? If you have a menu, can you please hold it up high? Because I know they get lost, and I just need to make sure that they, wonderful, excellent. So if you have a menu, why don't you come on up here? Let's all give them a hand. And you all can have a seat right here in these chairs. I love it when they volunteer themselves. It just warms my heart. Make yourself comfortable. All right. So, you four are very special. Would you like to know why? Well, I am so glad you asked. It's because you're going to play the role of protesters in a sit-in. Now, don't get nervous, okay? Because what do we do at a sit-in? That's right, you sit there. That's all you have to do. Your job is easy. But the rest of us, on the other hand, we have a much harder job to do because we are going to give them a taste of what it will feel like to be in an actual sit-in. Okay? So protesters, the rules are simple, and this is very serious because much of our success depends on our attitude. We must be strong, we must be confident, but most importantly, we must believe in what we're doing. Okay? All right. Dress in your Sunday's best. This is the latest fashion, okay? Men, you have to wear clip-on ties. Wear clip-on ties instead of regular ones. And women, you cannot wear pierced earrings or high-heel shoes. Now, do not bring anything, and I mean anything that can in any way be seen as a weapon. Not even a pocket full of change. And most importantly, protesters, you all have to stay together. You have to stay together because your opponent's tactics will be to try to separate you and to isolate their attack on a single person. But we can't let that happen, right? We can't let that happen because we are always much stronger together as a group. And that is what's going to get us through. So I want you four to sit here and think of these things. Okay, think of how you will feel when you first come in and you first sit down and you are surrounded. You are completely surrounded by people who hate you. Okay, now as for the rest of us, let's all stand, shall we? Wonderful, everyone is standing. Okay, so really quickly, allow me to demonstrate what I would like for you all to do. Now, first thing is first, we are not actually going to touch our protesters. I know you're disappointed, but all we're going to do is surround them. We're going to stand as close to them as possible without rule number 1, which is touching them. Rule number 2, which is speaking to them, or rule number 3, which is touching or speaking to anybody else around you. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we're just going to be still and quiet, and we're going to look at them like this. Okay, so let's all try it. Come on, let's all move forward. Don't be shy. Yes. There's more room on the sides and more room down the middle. Yes. Closer, closer. Yes. Move right in. Yes. Let's not worry about being too close to someone because the people who will actually do this, well, they are not concerned about your personal space because there won't be any. Very good. All right. So protesters, as the mob closes in around on you, how will you feel? Can you control your fear and your emotions? Are you determined? Are you determined to be free? Imagine feeling all the angry stares on the back of your neck. Imagine people starting to murmur and say, "Hey, what do you think you're doing here?" Now imagine the Negro women in the kitchen. See, you thought that they would be on your side, right? Well, you're wrong. You're wrong because they are saying that you are making the race look bad. Now they begin to yell at you and call you the worst names. Someone flicks hot ashes from a cigarette on the back of your neck. Then they begin to touch you, pushing and poking and spitting. A milkshake gets poured on your head. See, they may start hitting you at any moment now. What will you do? Can you stay strong? Can you stay focused? But most importantly, can you stay nonviolent?